Hi there, you guys, Sagittarius. Welcome to your general forecast. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. And remember to check out your moon and rising and Venus sign videos for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. Sagittarius, I'd like to thank you guys for supporting my channel, the likes and the subscribes and the comments. I really love them. Thank you so much. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 oracle card from Ask Your Guides, and 1 oracle card from Divine Feather Messages. And now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Sagittarius, this is the overall theme of the reading, the 7 of Pentacles. This is Saturn in Taurus. Saturn always brings in delays and restrictions, especially when we do not respond to our abilities or responsibilities. Now this is a pause during the development. It's taking time to consider your options. It's a break, reevaluation, stepping back and looking at what you've already accomplished. But the harvest is still yet to come, and you're waiting around to see how things work out. Still waiting for that success. And you've been working on something for a while, looking back and rethinking about whether you're on the right path, aiming for long-term growth and not those instant rewards, and you're using patience, feeling uncertain. Could be anxiety about a loan or something that you've invested in. This is looking back and rethinking about whether you're on the right path. You're aiming for long-term growth and not those instant rewards. It's using patience and feeling uncertain. It could be anxiety about a loan, or it could be anxiety about money that you think about lending. Second guessing your efforts, or feeling not good enough. It's reaching a milestone, taking stock and taking care of your possessions and investments. It's valuing your investments and going through your budget. It's wondering if this will work and what you will get out of it, and planning the next move. And you're waiting for it to be ripe, so it will be sweet. And your investment will pay off in the future. This is just a timeout card, and some readjustment may be needed. You're not failing, you are learning. And you're just questioning your standpoint and looking from a different perspective. It could be a difficult decision between security and risk. This can be routines at work, an outside job, and wanting more job satisfaction. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Sagittarius. You may or may not be aware of this. Number 20 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. Judgment. This can be a Scorpio. Scorpio could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. Scorpio also got this card in the last reading. This is a rebirth and a resurrection. It's resurrecting the past and forgiving it and letting it go. It has to do with decision making. It's answering a call, and it ushers in a new era. It's a call to action and wiping the slate clean to begin again. This amplifies something from the past, and it leads to a new beginning. It can be a spiritual awakening. Beginnings, rebirth. This can be an epic decision. It's new purpose and new plans. It's a major turning point. And it's an evaluation of past actions and the consequences of those actions. It's awakening and renewal. And now delays can be conquered by the development of the spirit. This is something new. And there's a karmic lesson to work through. And any legal judgments will be in your favor. This is an end of an old way of life, and a cycle that is finished. It's time to seek a new direction and to make adjustments that reflect who you really are. It's making a judgment call. It's coming to terms with yourself, a going down to rise up. This is a very special moment in life. It's mysteries unraveled, a change in life in a very important way. It's a time to do, a time to act. It could be someone from the past returning, and it's uniting in the common good, rallying others, and rising above it all. Could be getting good news. It's sudden changes, reward, talent, victory. It's being on the same wavelength with others and being a motivator. This is a positive card, and it symbolizes regeneration and rebirth. In this position, it can represent a frustrating delay or postponement. It could be a separation, and the need to cope with life's changes. It's emotionally feeling the call to grow up and thinking about making changes which are signaled by inner callings. Maybe you're not sure how to handle what's happening. It can be the return of what is suppressed. Someone could be naive, and in some people's cases it can even represent intoxication. The Seven of Pentacles with the Judgment card is the end of a routine. It's doing the same but in a new way. It's getting all you can out of your efforts, and change is happening, and this can be a decision that ends frustration. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Sagittarius. The King of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have Earth in your chart. Now the bull's head is a sign of stability and wealth and security. This is a slow-moving card. This can be a calm leader, a savvy business person, a steady friend, a benefactor, and they're materially secure. This can be an investor, a father, a boss, someone that loves money and riches, and they aspire to great wealth. They are kind and dependable, and they're materially oriented, and they have a lot of ambition. They are noble and sophisticated, and they're very clever in business matters, like a financial wizard. This is a sensual person that treasures comfort, and they are generous, but they always consider what is in it for them. They are thoughtful and considerate. They're a considerate spouse and family person. They're calm and patient, but they can get upset when loved ones act erratically. This is someone that has complete mastery over the land and animals. And they earn money through hard and patient effort, and they're generous with what they have, and they share gladly. This is hard work and patience and good instincts and that occasional stubbornness, and that has paid off well. But caution slows up this person's decisions making, but when they act, that delay often proves to have been a wise move. They take only few risks. This is the fulfillment of desires, and there's something tangible that's completing, and it's having the power to manifest. And there is a lesson to be content with what you have, and express your needs and undertake what is necessary for their fulfillment, and avoid letting yourself or your self-esteem become dependent on your money or dependent of the opinion of the outside world. It's thinking things through thoroughly, and do not rush, but make the decision or the final assessment, and finish the project. The Seven of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, these are gains with investments. It's perseverance and prosperity. Your fourth card, it's the card of the future, the outcome, the results, and the advice. Sagittarius, you've got the Page of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Now, that page, as you see, they're holding the page or the sword of truth. This has to do with the winds of change. It could be a fast message. Someone is vigilant. This can be a communication, someone investigating. May have to do with news. This can be a message that alerts you to the truth. This page gathers information. They have a thirst for knowledge, a curious mind, and they have new ideas. They're clever and quick-witted. This could also be someone behaving in a risky manner. It could be news of difficulties, spying, anxiety. There's some nervousness. Maybe They're making excuses and changing plans. That is the norm for the Page of Swords. They could be manipulating communication or twisting their tail. This is sharing ideas, lots of them, and it brings forward movement. The Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Swords is waiting for results and action. It's being anxious to tell your truth. It's speaking out of turn that will aggravate your efforts. Do not give up too soon, and try not to be immature with a communication. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue, this is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Sagittarius. Number 12 of the major arcana, the Hanged Man. This can be a Pisces. Neptune is the ruler here. Neptune oftentimes brings in confusion. This is a suspension and a sacrifice. You see, the Hanged Man, they put themselves in this position, their self, and it can be uncomfortable. This is a new perspective. It's an attachment, a sacred pursuit, and it's surrendering to what is. It's a self-surrender to a higher wisdom and seeing things differently than others. It's looking from all different angles, waiting and working on yourself before you can actually do it or make up your mind. This is a person who will not be moved until they are ready. It's clinging to something unfulfilling. You'll need to let go and move on. This is a unique point of view, a sacrifice for a greater good. It's the voluntary giving up of something in order to get something of a greater value. It's new insight and awareness, enlightenment. It's incubating a great realization and releasing a mindset that's no longer useful. This is a very spiritual card. It's someone that's connected to the deep currents of life. There's wisdom, divination, prophecy, patience, waiting, and reviewing. It's a pause in life and suspended decisions. It's a self-surrender that leads to the transformation of the personality. It's a time when material temptation or obsessions can be overcome, conquered. It's the ability to overcome substance abuse and a stopping of doing things that can be harmful to you. The Seven of Pentacles with the Hanged Man is a test of patience with contemplation. It's waiting and reflecting, and you should be patient to receive a gift. But if you are rushing with expectations for an early result, then there will be an annoying delay. Judgment with the King of Pentacles is a resurrection and a second chance with business. It could be bringing something back to life, something you've done in the past. Judgment with the Page of Swords is someone that sends a message soon. It could be a text message. It has to do with the truth. Judgment with the Hanged Man is a deliberate delay. It's trying not to make a decision too fast and taking care not to take on too many obligations. This can be a decision to reform and give up something that's bad for you. The King of Pentacles with the Page of Swords is an exciting idea in the early stages. This can be business perspectives and vigilance. The King of Pentacles with the Hanged Man is a redundancy. There's something that's not useful anymore. This is the art of letting go. Holding on may cost you. It's accepting the way things are rather than the way you wish they were. This can also represent no work available. Page of Swords with the Hanged Man is a delay of action. It's curiosity, it's gathering information, it's taking action with the truth after pausing and considering. Here's your oracle card from the deck by Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. Card number 43, Sagittarius. Risk from your joy guides. Card number 43, Risk, from your Joy Guides. Curiosity, delight, bliss, and charisma. Life feels good right now, and you're barely scratching the surface of what's possible. Follow your Joy Guides as they lead you into new, sensual, and highly appealing territory. Flaunt your sexy self. Flirt, laugh, explore. Take your free spirit for a walk on the wild side. Do not be afraid of daring exploits. You need to push the limits past the familiar, the predictable, and the safe, free from fear's grip. This will give you the psychic juice to create. Your Joy Guides message? Let your hair down and live a little. Here's your Divine Feather message from the deck by Allison D. Nicola. This is the feather of White Eagle, Sagittarius. The connection to divine guidance is within you. Pisces got this last. White Eagle. The connection to the divine guidance is within you. Thanks, you guys, Sagittarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.